afternoon. This is a 40-minute class. You're either finding this on my YouTube page or on my healing page. I don't know which one it is, but I'm glad you guys made it here. And I'm glad that you're taking some time today for yourself. And, the decisions that we make and the things that we do on a daily basis are the things that shape our world. So feeling good, exercise, eating right, making little changes and adjustments in the way that we have our daily routines can change our worlds. So I hope you guys enjoy this class. We're just going to start with taking some collective breaths together. So we're going to put our hands on our knees. We're going to bring our shoulders back and down. And we're going to tilt our chin just a little bit, looking down at the floor in front of us or closing our eyes. And we're going to take a deep breath in through the nose, exhaling out of our nose. Another breath. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Now just to get used to the feeling of the body and our breath, we're going to inhale our arms up above our head. Reaching through our waist, bringing our shoulders down, but still reaching up like we're trying to catch a ball in the air. Exhaling, bringing our hands down to our sides, shoulders back. Inhale. Exhale. Close your mouth now and inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. Inhale. Look it up. Exhale. Back down towards the floor. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now we're going to come on to all fours onto a tabletop position. We're just going to do a couple cat-cows to loosen up, get ready for our yoga practice. So we're going to inhale, reaching forward with our chest, hips to the sky, rounding our back. Exhaling, pushing our toes into the mat, looking down in between our legs, rounding our back. Inhaling, chest rises, hands pushing down into the mat, toes curled. Exhaling. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale the downward dog. Take a few petals here. Maybe shift your hips from side to side. Keep breathing in through your nose and out of your nose. Pedaling our feet again, walking up to the front of our mat. I'm going to begin by turning on our music. I'm not sure if you guys are going to be able to hear the music. I hope you can. So we're going to bring both feet to the top of our mat. We're going to stand in Tadasana. Feet together, shoulders back, hands down, looking forward. Just feel where you are right now. How you're feeling in your body. Whether one side of your body feels different than the other side. If you feel like maybe you're to the sky. Looking up. Exhale, forward folding, keeping it back straight. Looking down. Inhale halfway. Exhale, bringing our feet to the back of the mat. Pushing our feet back, pressing our hands into the floor. Slowly exhaling down. Inhaling into a baby cobra. We're going to lift our feet up off the ground a little bit in our baby cobra. Take 3 breaths here. Shoulders back and down towards our sides. Slowly placing our feet back down. Exhaling, coming up into downward dog. Take 3 breaths here. Walking or hopping to the front of the mat. Inhale and halfway. Exhale, forward folded. Inhale, arms reaching up towards the heavens. Exhaling our hands for prayer. Hands down at our sides. Inhaling back up to the cosmos. Exhale, forward folding, touching the floor, Mother Earth. Inhaling halfway. Exhale, bringing our feet back to the back of the mat. Slowly lowering the shape. Inhaling up into cobra. Exhaling into downward dog. Take a few breaths here again. Looking back between your knees. Mula bandhas engaged. Shoulders back. Hips should be feeling like they're going up towards the ceiling and back behind you as your hands are pushing the mat away from you. Take a few more breaths. Walking to the front of the mat or hopping to the front of the mat. Inhaling halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale your hands to prayer. Take a breath here. Feel how you're feeling again. Bringing your hands down to your sides. Inhale, arms up. Touching the moon, feeling the moon. Exhaling, forward fold. Putting your hands into the luscious water of our oceans. Inhaling halfway. Exhaling our feet to the back of the room. Slowly lowering the shape. Inhale, chest rises. Imagine you're a mermaid lying on a rock, reaching up, looking up at the sun, feeling the warmth on your face as you exhale into downward dog. Walk or jump to the front of the room. Inhale halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms coming back, coming up as you sit into your seat, Tadasana. Shoulders back and down, reaching up, steady gaze in front of you. Mula bandhas engaged. Exhaling back down. Inhaling halfway. Stepping your feet to the back of the room. Exhaling, slowly lowering the shape. Inhaling into cobra. Exhaling back up to downward dog. Walking or jumping to the front of the room. Inhaling halfway. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms up as you sit back down into your chair. Take a few breaths here again. If you're feeling it, lift your heels off the ground. You should be shaking here. Keep breathing in through your nose and out of your nose. Exhale, forward folding. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, forward folding. Inhale, halfway. Exhale your feet to the back of the room again, lowering the shape. You know where we're going. Inhale, chest rises. Exhale, hips to the sky. Take a few breaths here. Exhaling the breath into any tight parts of your body that you may be feeling. Slow, deep, conscious breaths. Walking to the front of your mat or jumping. Inhaling halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands for prayer. I'm going to take a moment to check in again. Feeling the energy within, rising, connecting, grounding down to the ground. Hands to your side. Inhaling, arms up. Exhale, forward folding. Inhale, halfway. Exhale your feet to the back of the room. Lowering the shape. Inhale, chest rises. We're going to take our feet up off the ground again. Take a few breaths here. If you can, bring your arms out. Airplane. On your next exhale, bring your hands to your chest, your feet to the floor. Take a deep breath in. Exhale as you rise up into downward dog. Inhale your right leg up to the sky. Exhaling it to your chin. Planting your right foot in between your hands. Inhaling, coming up. Make sure you plant your back left foot. You want to have your hips square. Shoulders down. Looking up. Come to prayer hands above. Pressing the mat apart with your legs. Mula Bandha is engaged. You should be feeling everything engaged. You can take a back bend here if you have one, if you feel inclined to do so. Exhaling your hands back down to your right foot. Stepping the right foot back. Lowering the shape. Inhale, chest rises. Exhaling your hips to the sky. Inhaling your left leg up. Exhaling knee to nose. Stepping your right foot in between your hands. Planting your right foot. Inhale, chest rises. Looking up. Other side. Bring your hands together above your head. Make sure your hips are squared. You did a back bend before, do one on this side too. Exhaling your hands to back down, stepping your left foot back. Lowering the shape. Inhale, chest rises. Exhale your hips to the sky. So now we're going to bring our forearms down to the mat and we're going to come into a plank. So you're going to go from dolphin to plank. Take a breath or two here. Now you're going to bring your right knee to your right elbow as you inhale. Exhale, bringing it back. Inhale your left knee to your left elbow. Exhale back. We're going to keep doing this. We're going to do a couple. So 1, right leg. 2, left leg. 3, right leg. 4, left leg. 5, right leg. 5, left leg. 6, right leg. 6, left leg. 7, right leg. 7, left leg. Bring your knees to the mat. Come sit on your ankles. I'm going to take a child's pose. So take a few breaths in child's pose. Inhale, coming up to tabletop. Exhale into downward dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, your right foot in between your hands. Plant your left foot. Inhaling up into warrior 1. Looking up. Exhaling into warrior 2. Looking out over your right fingertips. Keeping yourself in the center, grounding down. Connect your energy to the roots of the earth, down into the deep, deep roots of the earth. Imagine as you exhale, your breath going down into the floor, shooting out at both of your fingertips. As you pull your shoulders back, looking out. Place your left hand on your left leg. Flip your palm up. Inhaling into reverse prayer. Straightening your right leg. Exhaling as you reach out over your leg. Bring your hands down to your calves. Inhale, looking up. Triangle pose. You want to feel like you're in between 2 panes of glass. Like you're a hammock stretched out in between the trees in the middle of the woods. Reaching up. Reaching down at the same time. Bending your right knee. Exhaling your left hand down to your right foot. Inhaling your right arm up. Exhaling foot. Bringing your right leg back. Exhaling down. Inhale into cobra. Exhaling your hips to the sky. Inhale your left leg up. Exhale, foot to hands. Planting your right foot down as you inhale up into warrior one. Reaching up and lengthening, squaring your hips. Exhaling into warrior two. Make sure that you're grounding down. Stay centered. You want to be reaching out this way and reaching out this way at the same time as you're looking over your left hand. Shoulders down. Mula bandhas are engaged. Planting our right hand on our right thigh. Flipping our hand up at the sky. Reverse prayer. Straightening our left leg, exhaling our left arm, reaching out as we come down to touch our shin. As we inhale, reaching our arms straight up to the sky. We're in that hammock again, in between the two trees, and we're tying it really tightly. Right shoulder should be pulling up and back. Not shoulder, sorry, hip. Exhaling your hands down to your feet, bringing your left foot back, lowering the shape. Inhaling up into cobra. Exhaling our hips to the sky. Slowly walking to the front of our mat. Inhaling halfway, exhale, forward folding. Inhale your arms up to the sky. Exhale your hands down to the sides. Take a quarter step out to the right. You're going to inhale your arms up. Exhale, bringing them, clasping them behind your back. Inhale, chest rises. Exhaling, leading with your heart as you fold down. Make sure your legs are engaged. Thighs are rotated towards the back of the room. Squeezing your thighs together, lifting your pelvic floor. As you inhale, and as you exhale, you're going to lengthen, sending the breath into any tight areas. On your next exhale, bring your hands to your hips. Inhaling up with a flat back. Exhaling your hands back out. Inhaling your arms up to star. Exhaling down into goddess. You want to feel like your legs are reaching towards the back of the room, pushing back. Take a few breaths here. We're going to do eagle arms, so we're going to take our left arm and we're going to reach under. See if we can sit a little bit lower. Change your arms. Inhale back up to star. Exhale, folding your hands back down to your right foot. Bringing your left foot back. Slowly lowering the shape. Inhale, chest rises. Exhale, your hips to the sky. Coming back down to dolphin again, so exhale, down to dolphin. If you have a forearm balance, you could do a forearm balance, or you can go to plank position, forward plank. We're going to stay here for a second. Come back down to child's pose. Take a breath or two here. Slowly walking our hands back up. Come to a seated position. Come to Tadasana. Sorry, that was the wrong pose. Staff pose. So you're going to flex your feet. You're going to roll your shoulders back and down. Hands pressing down into the mat. Shoulder looking down a little bit. Pelvic floor engaged. Take a few breaths here. Inhaling your arms up. Exhale, reaching with your chest. Looking at your toes, or if you're down lower, you can be looking at your front of your calves, lower calves, ankles. Slowly walking our hands back up. We're going to take our right foot and bring it into our inner thigh. We're going to flex our left foot. We're going to inhale our arms up. And we're going to exhale, forward folding over our left foot. Keeping our back straight, always leading with the chest. Looking out over our toes. Around our third eye. Inhale as you slowly walk your hands back up. Bringing your right foot back. Now bringing your left foot into your right inner thigh. Flexing your foot again. Inhaling, arms above our head. Exhaling, forward folding over our right foot. Slowly walking our hands back up, bringing our feet together. Now we're going to bend our right knee. We're going to keep our left leg straight, and we're going to flex our feet. We're going to bring our right hand behind our back, and we're going to inhale our arm up, nice and tall. As we exhale, bringing our elbow to our outside of our right knee. Looking rinsing out all the stresses and toxins. Letting the waters of our air, from our breath, wash out and rinse out and cleanse us on the inside. Twisting and rinsing. Inhaling, bringing our left hand down, right leg down. We're going to bring our left knee up. We're going to flex our right foot, keep our right leg straight. Left hand behind us, sit up nice and tall. Inhale your right arm up. Hook your left knee as you lift back. Rinsing out the other side. Keep breathing, deep breaths through your nose, inhaling and exhaling. Slowly untwisting, bringing your feet together, doing a forward fold, very loosely, relax. This is just, we're not engaging in this pose, we're just relaxing and taking a breath. Rolling back down onto our backs. Bringing our knees and our feet about hip width, well, our feet hip width apart. We're going to do bridge pose or wheel if you have a wheel in your practice. We're going to do two. My first one, I'm going to do bridge pose. You guys can do whatever you want. But if you're doing the bridge pose, you're going to bring your shoulders down. You're going to inhale as you squeeze your buttocks together, your knees towards each other, hips towards the sky, looking straight ahead. Clasping your hands underneath your back if you have it. If not, just keep your hands planted on the ground, pushing into the earth. Take a few deep breaths here. If you have a wheel in your practice, you're going to be putting your hands by your ears. And as you inhale, you're going to rise up. Exhaling as we bring our chin to our chest. Coming back down, especially if you're in a wheel. Flat back. And we're going to take a second one now. So we're going to inhale, rise, hips to the sky if you're in bridge. If you're in wheels, you can walk your feet in the this time. Take a few deep breaths here. Chin to chest, slowly coming down. Bringing our hands to the side as we slowly come up. Bringing our feet together. Bring your feet together, knees out, nice and tall. Hold on to your feet and open them like you're opening a book. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, forward folding, leaning forward, reaching with your chest, looking forward. Mula bandhas engaged, breathing in and out through our nose. Let the breath just take you away like you're a boat floating in the water. Sending the breath into the tightness in your thighs, lower back, inner thighs. Inhaling back up to seated. Coming to a standing position at the front of your mat. So now we're going to do some standing poses. So what I'm going to have you guys do is you're going to stand nice and straight. You're going to ground down on your right leg. So ground your foot into the ground. Once you feel steady on your right leg, you're going to inhale, bringing your left foot to either your calf or above your knee, but never on your knee, into tree pose. We're going to bring our hands out to the sides. Inhaling our arms up. Looking straight ahead on whatever focus, drishti spot that we are using. Bringing our hands together, exhaling down to prayer. Inhaling our knees straight in front. Slowly exhaling as we push our leg out, bringing our airplanes out into warrior 3. Foot flex, looking forward. Take a deep breath in. Exhaling, planting the left foot, inhaling up into warrior 1. Exhaling our hands down to our feet, taking our right foot over a little bit to the side as we bring our forearms down to the floor. We're going to hang out in lizard pose a second. Inhaling, stepping our left foot forward. Exhale, forward folding. Inhaling our arms up, bringing our feet together. Exhaling our hands down. Now we're going to ground down on our left leg. So once you feel sturdy and grounded, you're going to inhale, bringing your right foot to your calf or inner thigh. Bringing your hands out to the side. Inhale your arms up above your head, shoulders back and down, straight back, pushing down with your right knee. Lifting up a little higher, reaching to the sky. It's a new dawn, it's a new day. That's right, touch that sun. On your next inhale, bring your knee in front of you. Exhaling your hands to prayer. Taking a deep breath in. Exhaling as we push our right leg back out. Flexing our foot. Warrior 3. Take a deep breath in. Exhaling our right foot down. Inhaling our arms up into warrior 1. Exhale your hands back down to your feet. Take your right foot to the outside. Come down into lizard on the left side. Inhale, walking your feet back up to the front of the mat again. Inhaling your arms up to the sky, exhaling your hands to prayer. Close your eyes, see how you feel. Coming down to a seated position. Before we finish our class and we go into Shavasana, we're just going to do a little bit more abs. We're going to either bring our legs out in front of us. You can even have your hands behind you as long as you have a flat back. You don't want to round down, you want a flat back. So either hands here, here, or here. Take a few breaths here. If you want to push yourself, you can reach to your left and up, reach to your right and up, left, up, right, up, left, up. That's all I got today. Back straight. Just make sure that you maintain your breath, that you're not pushing yourself to where you have wrinkles over your face and tightening everywhere, because we're trying to loosen up. We're trying to feel ease in our body as we put ourselves into uncomfortable positions. We still want to feel okay in those positions. Bringing our feet to the floor. Slowly coming down to our back. Inhaling, bringing our knees to our chest. Bringing our hands out to our sides. Looking over your right hand. Taking an inhale. Exhaling, releasing our knees to the left and our hips to the left. Using our breath to let the gravity take us to the floor. Inhaling our knees back into our chest, giving ourselves a nice big hug. Exhaling our arms back out to the sides. Looking over our left hand, take a deep breath in. Exhaling our knees to the other side. Inhaling, grabbing our knees. Exhaling our feet to the mat. Now here's the most important, in my opinion, pose. And also sometimes the hardest one to do. Because we hear the voices in our head of things that we need to do, things we need to get at the grocery store, what we have to do at work, picking up our children from school, whatever that may be. And Shavasana is about letting go, and it's about being okay with those things that come across our mind and our awareness, but it's being in stillness, and that sometimes is the hardest thing to do of all. So we're going to bring our shoulders down, our feet out, our arms out at our side, and we're just going to come back to our breath, our natural breath. Slowly coming up to a seated position. you could stay on the floor where you're at, whichever you prefer. But I'm going to take a few breaths here in a seated position or in your Shavasana. I'm going to end the class with one Om. So take a deep breath in. Slowly open your eyes. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. If you're not already in a seated position, come to a seated position. I want to thank you guys for coming to this class. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to say namaste. I know that namaste sometimes sounds cliche, but what that means is the God within me sees the God within you. Some will say it means the light within you sees the light. The light within me sees the light within you. But I met a man from India, and he told me it's the God within me sees the God within you. And that being said, what that means is that we all are God's source energy, and we have the power to create and to do such magical things. And we should look at our brothers and our sisters and our neighbors and our mothers and our fathers as though they are divinity, that we are divinity. So when God said, "Do not take my name in vain," that didn't mean necessarily not to say Jesus Christ. It means to not self-negative talk, because you are God and I am God. We're not to talk ill of ourselves or of others. If we don't have something nice to say, we should refrain from saying it. There's ways of planting seeds and teaching without harm. And yoga practice is non-harming. And it teaches us to be the best version of ourselves that we can be. So that is why we do yoga, and that's why we practice on a daily basis. So thank you. Namaste.